Okay, who am I, right? That's the biggest, baddest question on the planet and something you've been asking for your entire life, right? Am I right? At least it has been for me. But honest to God, I am 60 right now. I just turned 60 this year and I still don't have a clue. But yet, I think what I'm figuring out is a couple of things. And really, instead of asking, who am I? There's another question that you really are asking. And we're going to get to that coming up now. You ready? So, who am I? This guy sitting in front of you here. Well, I'm Michael Cole, and I'm a writer and a storyteller and a kind of explorer into my own head. You kind of have to be to tell stories because stories are all about what we do and why we do it and all the craziness that goes along with it. So, have you ever, it's kind of like the way I think of myself, there's a couple different ways actually. It's kind of like what I'm trying to do here, and I'm launching something new, is to report back from the front, right? Have you ever heard of those war correspondents who are out at the front lines of the war and they're telling you all what they're seeing and what they're discovering and everything like that and all the mayhem and carnage? Well, inside our own heads is kind of a lot of mayhem and carnage too, and can be in our regular lives. So in a way, I'm kind of like reporting back on the carnage that is my life and what I've learned so far and all of that. I've learned a heck of a lot reading books and also watching videos and everything like that. And I suppose I'm trying to throw my 2 cents in because if I can help save somebody a little bit of time or aggravation, just like I've been saved a lot of time and aggravation, I'm going to do it. So I'm kind of leaping off the cliff, jumping into the deep end and doing this. And we're going to see where it ends up. Hopefully not in a train wreck, but that could be good entertainment too. Anyways, we'll see. So I started off by saying that really when we're looking at who am I, that's the question that we think we're asking, but really the bigger question that I think we're all really asking when we're asking that one is, how can I be the best me I can be? How can I be all of me? How can I get all of this stuff out, right? Because you got it all bottled up and packaged up inside and you just want to do stuff. You want to do the things you want to do. You want to be you. You want to make things happen. And the question is, how can I do that? What I've kind of figured out is there's kind of 3 aspects to that of being the best you can be, of trying to maximize everything that you are. The first one is outside. Actually, it's the inside. I like to do the inside first because that's figuring out what goes on inside your head, right? What you believe, the thoughts, the things that are happening up there that are blocking you or stopping you, the fear, all of that kind of stuff. Now, the second one I like to think of as the outside, which is your physical life, right? Kind of like what's the world that you're creating around you? Is it good? Do you like it? Do you not like it? What's happening in it? Does it seem like everything's kind of against you and all of that? Or is everything kind of flowing pretty well? So that's the second aspect. And the third aspect is the easiest one. And that one is the end point, right? So when you're trying to be the best you can be, at least me, I've always kind of looked for this end point where I'll be, okay, finally. Oh God, I've got it all figured out. I know what to do now. I can be a better person. I feel confident and all this kind of stuff. But I'll tell you right now, and this is what I've learned just very recently, is that end point does not exist. The only end point there is the moment that you die. And at that point, you can maybe look back on your life and say, this is who I was, or this is what I did. But that whole idea of I'm going to get to this one magical, mystical point where everything comes together and I'm going to be able to be successful and live my life, it doesn't happen. So the big takeaway from that I've gotten lately, which is just relax, chill out, don't worry for that point. Just focus on the first 2 aspects, the inside and the outside. And the main thing to do is to just get started, right? It's kind of like, it's kind of, Nike said it first or somebody said it before them, but just do it. And that's really the case. And to be honest with you, that's what this whole thing is I'm just doing it. I'm getting this thing started, even though I'm scared as hell. I don't know if this is going to even be useful for anybody, or if no one will even care, or if it will be bad and stupid and wretched and completely put out there how crazy I am. But you know what? I just got to do it. So I'm doing it because there is no end point, and I just got to do it now. And that's the only way to learn. So anyways, this was kind of more like an intro to what I'm going to do here and what I'm starting off with. And if you think it may be even the least bit interesting, why don't you just smack that subscribe button there and come along on the journey? Because the worst case is it's going to be really bad, and it's going to be a train wreck, like I say, and you're going to have a fun time watching that. I may not have a fun time producing it, but you're going to have a fun time watching it. But I'll be honest with you, one of the things I like to do, and one of the biggest things I've learned, is to play. And I'm going to treat this as play, and just play and have a ball. So in the end, even if it looks like a train wreck, it's not going to be. So come on along and have a good time, right? Come on along, join me, see what's going to happen. And there's only one other thing to say after that. And 2, 3, 4. There you go. Wrong. Anyways.